rage like real. I ain't taking L's in Madden all year.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's Rage Rail. So in today's video, I want to show you guys why this is the best current gen defense on Madden 23. So if you enjoyed this video, go and drop a like on the video right now. Go ahead and sub and turn on post notifications on. So I am in the Dolphins defensive playbook. Again, I'm in the Dolphins defensive playbook. Also, CFL, I say this every video, but if you guys are on PS4, if you're watching this and you're new and you're on PS4 and you want to get into a CFL, please make sure you check out my website, allthingsmadden.com. The link is in the description. When you go on the website, you want to go to the All Things Madden tab and you'll see the CFL. You want to click there, go to the free CFL. And once you do that, you'll actually be sent a Discord link into your account. You want to follow that Discord link and then you'll be in our Discord. So if you're interested in the CFL, check that out. Also, if you do end up loving this formation, I did make an ebook for Dime 1-4. It is on the website on ebook section, along with about 12 other different formations. So if you guys want any ebooks, please check out the website. If you want me to make you a personal ebook, go to my personal ebook section and request whatever formation you'd like. So tons of stuff you can do on there. So I would truly appreciate it if you can go and check that out for me. So what we're gonna do now is just talk about a coverage shell that I really love. And in gameplay, you're gonna see just how this defense fares versus the run. You're gonna see how it fares versus the pass. Now, this is an advanced setup, okay? I'm explaining more in a second, but first let's talk about personnel. So for personnel, you need to have your best player here. Your best pass rusher needs to go here. Me personally, I like my second best pass rusher to go here. And right here, you really just need an athlete. So I have Randy Gregory right here in this spot. And you want safeties at your linebacker spots. And in this position right here, it needs to be your third fastest cornerback, okay? Really, really important. So also, the other thing that's really important, what we're going to do is you want to turn auto flip off. And while I got you guys here, part one, this is pretty much like the second or third part. So the first part, we really just talked about how to set up everything. The second video I made for Dime 1-4 was showing you how to stop the run, how to contain the run, how to slow it down. And this is dedicated to coverage. So if you want all of it into one video plus more coverages, you know, that's where you want to get the ebook, because I go over every single thing in one video and then I show you breakdowns of different coverages I like out of here, and I show you different setups for beginners and for advanced. So this is an advanced setup, okay? So what you want to do is come out and cover to sync. So next we're just gonna take a look at a doubles formation. So let's just do they have any true doubles? Okay, let's do spread wide slot. Let's just pick, it doesn't matter what play we pick because we're not really gonna go over anything really. So what we're gonna do here is back the ball up, and I'm just backing the ball up so we have more room. So let's go in and put the ball right about here. Now again, this is an advanced setup, and for those of you guys that are gonna say, Rel, there's no way you have enough time to do this, please stay for the gameplay, okay? Because we're gonna go over gameplay and I'm gonna go over everything and I'm gonna show you exactly how you need to do it. Now also in the ebook, I'll further break down how to do every single thing that you're about to see me do. So what we're gonna do for the setup is we're gonna press, we're going to pinch our defensive line, we're going to quarterback contain, and we're gonna take this slot guy right here and we're going to drag him to where he's in the contain. Now from here, all right, you gotta pay attention, okay? So we're gonna click on this guy right here. Now you also can manually adjust this if you want to, but it's faster if you do it the process that I'm about to show you, and you'll see me do it the same way in game. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna press X, we're gonna go up to man coverage, we're gonna put a man on the slot, we're gonna double tap triangle, we're gonna select square, we're gonna go up to man coverage, we're gonna man up the square, we're gonna click here, put him in a purple, we're gonna click here, put him in the middle third, we're gonna click here, put him in the outside third, and we're gonna user this guy right here. And if you have time, you want to blitz him. Now I know you're probably saying, Rel, there is absolutely no way you have enough time for that, and what I'm here to tell you is that you definitely do. So last thing I do like to do, if for some reason you have time, so once you get good at this, you have time. But if your opponent shows that they want to start adjusting, you know, audible and different coverages and stuff like that, well, different setups, excuse me, they want to start, you know, hot routing different setups, you want to take X right here if you have time, and you want to put him either in a hook zone like this, or you want to take him and put him in a purple to where you're going to be responsible for the middle. So this is one of my favorite defenses to play. Now I'm gonna put them back in the mid read because a lot of times you won't have time for that. But if you happen to, it's good to do, okay? And you also want to make sure you be careful where you stand, because notice if I stand too close, we don't have a quarterback contain on this side. So you want to just be careful on where you're standing. So I don't know what play we picked, so we're going to see right here. But what's most important is just looking at kind of like how everything is going to be pretty much bracketed, you know? So again, I know I didn't call a specific play, and that's not the point of this, is to show you versus specific things. It's to show you that it's a very solid advanced, it's very solid in advance. Now, what I need to mention before I talk the gameplay is that you're not always going to be able to scream. So notice how right here we don't get the animation we want, and they just kind of just block both of them. Now that's fine. Why is that fine? Because we have one great pass rusher and we have a fast player right here in the quarterback team. This should be your second best pass rusher who's going to get good animations, and this should be your best pass rusher. So you should have two people who are dedicated to rushing a passer, and you have a really fast cornerback as a contain, and you have another fast linebacker as a contain. So there's really nowhere to go, you know. So that's why everything is just kind of played the way it is. And I love this concept. So I'm explaining this concept, then we're going to go to gameplay about why I like this. So versus double, I love to do this. So what we're going to do is we're going to take away these two players. Now we're going to put this guy in a purple, and that's going to account for any backside maybe drag or, you know, backside slant. That's why we have that purple by this guy right here. Now we have the middle third right here. We have him in the middle third just in case one of these two players, like him or him, in case they do like a post or something, he's going to help out play that. And this is our responsibility over here. That is all we're pretty much worried about. And the mid read is going to kind of do a great job of sitting on that, or you could put a hook zone if you wanted to, but we're basically responsible for lurking this, all of this area over here. We're responsible for that because we're banking on the fact of our pressure getting in. So I just wanted to take the time to show you that. And yes, this does work versus the run. And just to show you how quick you can set it up, I'll show you in practice mode. Now the good thing is that a lot of times whoever your user last, you're going to be on when you come out in the next play. So I'm going to kind of show you how you can do it kind of fast. So what we're going to do is grab him. We're going to go here. Just basically like this. And even I messed it up a little bit. But that's just basically how fast you can do it if you get it down. So let's go to a random play like PA read. And this is, like I said, this is more so just coverage based right now. So I'm just kind of going over stuff. So just notice how we're going to kind of look for that, and notice how square is going to get kind of bracketed away. So let me kind of set it up for you again. And like I said, it's really just going into practice mode, practicing, you know. That's pretty much it. And a lot of times I'm telling you guys, you will have enough time to do these. So let's just pick another one. Let's just go, I guess, 4 verts, you know. Just kind of, I'm just trying to pick different ones. After that, we're gonna go straight into gameplay. So anyways, you're just kind of looking, you know, now I can come here and then look at X, look at how they do a good job kind of bracketing that. We're gonna funnel it right to the safety, man. So I love this cover shell versus any doubles formations. And if you want to find out more about other formations and what to run it against, what not to run it against, if you happen to come in another formation, that's where the ebook is on the website. But without further ado, let's go on and dive right into this gameplay. All right, so right here, you guys can see all I did was go on and turn my coaching adjustments off. Now, my opponent did not come out in shotgun every single time, so you're going to kind of see it skip a little bit. So that's why we're starting off on third down, because first and second down, my opponent did run the ball. So what I needed to show you in this video is look at how I'm setting everything up, okay? Now, also one thing I forgot to mention is if you run out of time and you don't get to put that outside corner in the outside third, what you can do is you can actually just leave them in a cloud flat and you can use it a deep half yourself, okay? You can do that. So if you're a little bit slow, you can do it that way, okay? Now, that's why I said I wanted to show you this, because I know you guys in the comments are going to say, Real, there's no way you have enough time to do all those setups. And what I'm showing you is, look at this. Look at how much time I'm having. I even had time to decide where I wanted to use her at. And just look at the pass rush, okay? Now, I know right there he had an open person, but okay. But what's the most important is it's a base coverage, so it kind of just took everything away that we needed. So we ended up scoring on offense, I believe. And just look, my opponent wanted to run a lot of doubles, so that made this video even better. So just kind of look at what's going on right here and just look at the coverage, right? So notice how everything's kind of bracketed. Now on the left side, that backside slant was open. So what you can do is you can run a different variations, and I talk about that in my ebook, different variations. Or if you want to, you can actually just zone drop that purple, and you can make that purple play to the depth of the slant, if that makes sense. So you can have everything else the same. So it's just a lot of options that you get with this defense, man. And it's just really a good defense. Even right here, check out the run. So A lot of times what happens is you'll get, run sheds, that happens. So that's what's really going to save you. So when I tell you guys this defense is great, it's really great. Now, because a lot of you guys only think this defense works. A lot of you guys think since it got nerfed that it's just no longer good versus a shotgun sets, and that's just why I wanted to show you that. Now, I accidentally messed up my camera angle. That's kind of my bad, and it messed me up a little bit. So right here, I kind of wanted to show you this just to kind of keep everything the same. So 4th and 1 right here, and look at the gap shoot, man. Look at the gap shoot. If you want this run defense, I've already made a video on it. It's 3-4 odd. I made a video. You'll see it in my defensive playlist, so just go check it out if you're interested in that. But anytime my opponent comes out in shotgun formations, I love to come out in 1-4-6 if they want to show me that they're interested in passing the ball. Okay, so notice, just all I want you to do is pay attention to pass rush and coverage. That's all I want you to do. I mean, just look at how everything's pretty much bracketed. Yes, in that case we did have the out route open, but if you pay attention, notice we're giving up different things every time. We're mixing up our coverages. And I'm not running the same coverage. So I know it looks like I am, but in theory I'm actually not. So what happens right here is he's getting flustered in the pocket. Like, he doesn't feel like he have enough time, and that's what this defense is great for, because once you start getting those win animations, getting those instant sacks, your opponent's gonna start throwing the ball fast, whether your blitz comes in or not. And that's what makes this defense scary, because you just don't know when it's gonna come in. So your opponent has a time clock in his head that he knows he has to hold on to the ball for. And just look at that, like, great read by my opponent, because we were coming, we were screaming. So you can tell, the pressure is gonna come. And I don't know how else to show you guys that you can win games with this defense, okay? But what you can't do is you can't play this defense if your opponent's going to sit there and run the ball all the time, okay? This is not that type of defense. This is just my opponent likes to pass the ball. Okay, cool, I'm going to scream at you every play. That's what type of defense this is. So notice how last play we came in free. There was absolutely nothing he can do about it. Guess what we're going to do again? We're going to come in free again. So what that does is it puts that in your opponent's mind that, man, I don't have time in the pocket. And then now they're starting to play frustrated, right? Because they may not know how to block it, because you can block this defense, okay? It's not like you can't block it. You just have to know what you're doing to block it. And just notice right here that the reason I'm probably getting in so fast, because now he's probably getting upset and starting to slide his line and stuff. And sometimes that can make the blitz come in even better. Like I said, it depends on what your opponent, if he knows what he's doing or not. But man, this defense, it's just, it can be so good, especially against, like I said, people who love to pass the ball, man. And that's the type of games I love to play. So right here, just kind of, I don't know why he threw that, but sometimes that does happen where I don't get a chance to get back to my guy. So it happens every now and again. So that's why I said, if you want to run this, you need to get in practice mode and practice, practice setting this up fast, because it's critical to run in this defense, because you really cannot sit in stock coverage. Now, there is another play that you can run on stock coverage. Basically, it's cover 3. You just want to flip it, and you can run stock. So if you're slow at setting stuff up, you can just run stock cover 3. But I like to run this as an advanced style defense, because the coverage shells you can create is going to take away most of your short routes. That's how I love to do it. And what it's going to do is going to give us time to, get in there, and kind of scream at our opponent. So again, like I said, I just wanted you to see, just, because you guys are going to tell me, real, there's no way you have enough time to set this stuff up. And I'm just here to show you that I have plenty of time, even for him flipping his running back, because he's trying to figure out how to block it. Guess what that gives me time to do? That gives me time to set up whatever cover shell I want. Gonna make him forced to throw a quick pass, and then we're gonna get a pick 6. But that's gonna wrap it up for this video, though. I do hope you guys have a blessed day. I'm Rage Real, and I'm out.